Hey guys, it's Sloan again. So, this topic. Why the book? Well, I thought it was time for me to explain certain things about my life. Um, those who know that my youngest child was kidnapped from me by my biological sister. Her name is Valerie. She, the ball's on her. She used my child's school to legitimize her hold on my child when she knew that I was going to call the police and have my child removed from her home and brought back to me. She was supposed to go, my daughter was supposed to be there for a weekend. And every week since that day, Valerie would come to my home and we would talk over uh, the return of my child. And she would tell me things like, oh, well, she's not really making much progress on this end. And I think I'm making a breakthrough with her. And really, we need to give her time because it's about her behaviors and about this, that, and the other. And every week she would come up with a new excuse. Every week, every week, every week. And she would never return my child. So I threatened her with the fucking police on a Wednesday. Thursday morning, I told her that when Friday came, because I did not want to interrupt my child's school week, on Friday afternoon, after school, I would show up at her home with the police in tow, and I would take my child and all her belongings and remove her from that fucking house. Well, that didn't go over so well because first thing Thursday morning, well, Wednesday night she calls me and she's frantic. She wants my medications. I was on some pretty serious painkillers then because I had health issues that I wasn't talking to her about because I no longer trusted her with anything. So here's the thing. She then came over on Thursday morning and stripped my house like she was my parole officer and looked for my pain medication, which after the phone call, what I did was I took my pain medication knowing full well she was going to come over here and look for it. And I said, well, fuck it. I'm taking one right now and I'm going to flush the rest of them. Because if I can't have them, she can't have them either. Fuck her. So that's exactly what I did. And then I threw the empty bottles into the trash bin in my bathroom. She then went straight to the school after coming here and throwing everything in my apartment over looking for the pills where I might have hidden them. And I showed her the trash bin. She went to the school and she told them that I had attempted suicide and that all they had to do to find the evidence was look in the trash bin in my bathroom. ACS then came and confirmed that I had attempted suicide by looking in my trash bin and seeing my crankiness that morning, seeing as how I had gone to the school already to talk this over with the social worker. Thus began a 7-year legal conflict between me and her in which the allegations against me, and there were many, all false, increased in their intensity and ridiculousness. At some point, let me see, is it out here? No, it's not. At some point, she said that the Swiss Army knife, which is this big, that I carry in my bra normally, was a machete that I was swinging over the heads of small children at a playground. That's how ridiculous the claims had gotten. I didn't have it, I wasn't brandishing it over children, I wasn't swinging it around. I took it out and I was cleaning behind my nails with my little knife. While my daughter was on the other side of the park with the guy that she wanted to meet. I was giving them their privacy and I was sitting down fucking with my nails. And yet somehow the court believed her and my ability to visit with my daughter was revoked. Lovely, that sister of mine, isn't she? So I wrote the book because I wanted to set that record straight. And I wanted to set a couple of other records straight while I was at it. That's why the book. Because there was too much bullshit going on in my life, and I'm not the type to defend myself. As a matter of fact, most people who know me know that it's like, whenever I hear someone talking shit about me, and they don't know it's me, I sit there, I'm like, oh my God, really? Oh my God, that's horrible. And then I'll sit there and giggle to myself, because if those are the rumors coming out about me, that's hilarious. I'm okay with that. I don't care what people say about me. I actually kind of find it really amusing, for the most part. I don't normally defend myself because it's really not worth it. If they're not giving me head, I don't give them the space to give me a headache. That is my motto in life. I don't care what they say, because whatever they say isn't going to stop my rent from being paid, my food from being in my belly, or my clothes from being on my back. It's not going to stop me from breathing air. It's not. And it's not going to force me to start to actually care and give a fuck. Their words do not matter, not now, not ever. And so I don't care. I literally get up and walk it off because I don't give a shit. It's like asking me, telling me that the guy that I had a crush on in first grade is married now. Why should I care? It genuinely does not matter. It really, really doesn't. What annoys me about this is all of the people who are in our mutual areas. They will continue to give me reports. Oh, did you know that they... I don't care. It is almost infuriating to have to deal with these people who are very well-meaning, but like, they're instigators, because I genuinely don't care, and I'm sure that they are going back to the other party and saying, hey, listen, this is what's going on, and she says she doesn't care, which is fair, because I really, really don't care. I really don't. And I don't want to have to, because that exerts energy, and I really don't want to have to use energy on anything that's not important to me. So, who am I? Why the book? And yeah. So why am I single? God, if I had a nickel. Okay, so my first boyfriend was an absolute fucking psychopath. And he chased me across the country. He beat me. He did all sorts of horrific things. We were together-ish for 6 years. Because I didn't know any better. Because I thought that that's what all relationships turned into. I thought that that was the natural progression of relationships. I did not realize that there was anything different. Because my parents were like that. My aunts and uncles were like that. It's just the way things went. I did not realize that that's not a normal thing. When I realized that that was not a normal thing, I broke up with him. In my way. And, so, okay. After him, I kind of dated around a little bit, and then I ended up practically married to a biker who I then married. He wasn't really, really a biker. He was just kind of there. He was a prospect. He started to be there, and then he just, whatever. Then I married another biker, and I was engaged to a porn star. My dating life is not normal. I know I'm not normal, and that's just kind of how it goes, and I don't like tethering myself to someone to whom I have to answer. And it's just, I enjoy my autonomy very, very much. That's why I'm single. That's why I do not date. I do not actively date. So there you have it, and I will talk to you soon.